We were completely unprepared back there. If they grilled us on our cover story... Those officers shooting each other wasn't exactly my preferred outcome. And God knows what that will lead to. We can't keep relying on luck to get us through this, Pax. We need everyone up to speed on our cover story, including Eli and your sister. If we get questioned again, our answers need to match. I'm trying to not come off as too much of a disciplinarian. I'd rather keep a friendly rapport with the crew. I think that benefits everyone. And perhaps they'll respond better to you, Pax.
I'll talk to them.
Thank you. I appreciate you taking point.
Hello, Pax.
Did anyone update you about what happened in the diner?
I have a hard-coded distaste for violence, and I can't help but wonder if those officers will be okay. But at least it was non-lethal weaponry, according to Eli. At least everyone is safe. We'll just have to hope there are no repercussions to what happened in there.
I think Theo's upset with us.
Yeah, okay, but yesterday we lost Gnome and the bus. We were chased by... Riders, half the crew was held hostage and they weren't half this rattled, so I don't...
I mean...
We need to talk.
Whoa, okay. Why are you using your mom's voice on us?
Are we in trouble? I don't want to be in trouble.
I'll protect you from my sister's wrath.
I don't like the sound of that word, wrath. It's a scary word.
You're not in trouble, but we need to get you on board with the cover story.
You know what? We'd already be on board if you'd actually told us about this cover story.
I thought we had, but I realized you didn't have the full story. The band is our cover. We're on a cultural exchange visa. That's how we get through checkpoints. The Dustborn has an upcoming show in Colorado on the 18th. If we don't show for the book gigs, the visa could get canceled. For now, you guys will have to pose as roadies. But if we ever need another drummer, Z...
See? That wasn't hard. You should have told us this from the start.
I mean, the Riders are fun antagonists. They have big hearts and colorful costumes. With Justice, you actually have to worry.
It's a good point, but I still think they're exaggerating this. I mean, we fought Justice before. It was fine. Whatever. And the cops shot each other. I'm sorry, what do we have to worry about?
Yeah, okay, but I'm the new guy, and I'm not family like you.
You think that helps me? Dude, it doesn't, okay? You just have to switch.
No one's tailing us, if that's what you're worried about.
Is it that obvious?
Doesn't take a genius, but you can relax now. Breathe in, breathe out, repeat.
Sure. Yeah. Thanks.
How's it going?
Feeling anxious about what just happened, hoping we'll get away with it, fearing it'll come back to bite us. You know, the usual.
So that was a Betty's diner.
I mean, maybe it wasn't the optimal Betty's experience. At least I can cross Betty off my bucket list. But hopefully, we'll get another chance before we leave the Republic.
You think that helps me? Dude, it doesn't, okay? You just have to switch on your charm and you're in.
True, I am incredibly charming.
Oh. Okay. All good up here?
Yes, we'll arrive at the destination shortly, and until then, I'll be as cautious as possible. I won't break any traffic laws. In fact, I won't even turn right on red.
Right. I'll quit the backseat driving. As you were.
Hey, Pax!
We're waiting on you. It's locked. Strange. Lottie knows we're coming.
Who's Lottie?
The librarian. She's been with the Weave since the beginning. I hope nothing's happened to her.
When did a locked door ever stop us? I mean, except for the last time we met a locked door.
Remind me again what we're doing here?
We have to drop off supplies for the library, and we need documents to cross the Rockies into the Heartland.
What about Eli? And me? We don't have passports or just ID?
Lottie might be able to put something together. Worst case, you both hide in the secret compartment when we pass through the checkpoint.
We have a secret compartment?
We do.
Why did no one tell me about the secret compartment?
What were you planning to do with it, Sai? Sleep in there?
Maybe.
The last time we passed a checkpoint, there was music involved.
Music?
We had to play an impromptu gig for the border guards.
You did? That's amazing. How'd it go?
Don't ask.
Well, let's hope that won't be necessary at the next checkpoint.
It was preferable.
Speak for yourself.
Pushing in air and then like they say we don't know any better, but we know they're lying.
Whoa!
What was that?
Just Pax popping another one for echoes. You'll get used to it.
We've got ourselves a dead robot.
We prefer decommissioned.
Sorry.
What if your librarian has left the building? Gone to greener pastures?
Maybe we can pick this apart and use bits of it?
As I was saying, what if your librarian has left the building? Gone to greener pastures?
We were in touch with her only a few days ago.
A lot can happen in a few days.
It doesn't look like Justice has been here. I don't know why Lottie would just leave.
She might have forgotten we're coming. Or maybe she's on the toilet.
If that's the case, she's been on the toilet a long time.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
As much as I appreciate...
Theo, can you bring this machine back to life?
What do you think I do?
Hacking? You're a hacker? You hack?
Even if that were true, do you know what hacking means?
It's like black magic, except with machines.
Sure, but no, I can't bring the machine back to life. As I was saying, as much as I appreciate your theories, I find it very unlikely.
No.
Did you know Marilyn's mother was admitted to a psychiatric facility with bipolar disorder? She put her daughter in foster care, and when Marilyn got famous, she'd tell people Marilyn was her daughter. But no one believed her. It's so sad. What do you want?
Never mind.
So anyway, as much as I appreciate your theories, I find it very...
What do you know about robots, Eli?
I know they have batteries and processing cores, but don't ask me to disassemble one.
Where was I? Oh. As much as I appreciate your theory...
Hey, CT, this thing's probably a distant cousin of yours, isn't it?
Rude.
It's a compatible model. Cousin isn't completely wrong.
Do you think you can extract any data from his brain? Maybe something that can help us get in?
If the solid-state memory is still intact after all these years, I should be able to rummage around.
As long as you're comfortable with it.
It's just a shell, Ziggy. I don't mind. Excuse me. There wasn't much in there. This robot's only function was offloading trucks, but I found the access code to the door. Humans are very predictable. The code is 1234.
Anyway, As much as I appreciate your...
Anything useful we can salvage from this, corpse?
Maybe. Yeah, actually... I think so. A dead robot is a scavenger's loot box. We got a small power source, so I can't vouch for how well it works. But these things were designed to last decades, so...
Like I said, as much as I appreciate your theories, I find it very unlikely that she'd just leave us standing out here.
How well do you know this person?
I don't. We've never met. I've only exchanged a few messages through the Weave. But Luna said she's highly trustworthy and dedicated to the cause.
The Weave?
I'll explain it to you later. It's a...
Is he bothering you?
Cat is bonded to me. I was the first thing he saw when he woke up.
Is that a thing with robots?
Oh no, just this particular model. They quickly realized their terrible mistake.
So, anyway... I'll explain it to you.
Are you going to contribute?
What do you want me to do?
I don't know yet.
When you do, I'll be right here.
Anyway, I'll explain it to you
It
later.
must look like we have no idea what we're doing.
I lived with writers. You guys are consummate professionals in comparison. I know it'll work out in the end. I feel it in my bones.
As I was saying... I'll explain it to you later. It's a computer network.
You know, I've never...
Remember the last time we broke into a mall?
Look, you were drunk, I was bored, and in that moment, it sounded like a great idea.
Worth it for the frozen cinnamon buns.
You're fucking right it was.
Like I said. You know,
Have you ever been to a mall?
I have not.
This must be exciting for you.
Yeah, so far it's been an underwhelming experience, I'll tell you that.
okay, so... You know, I've never...
You're sure this is the right place?
Very sure.
It's just that the other night...
I thought there was only one bar in Winnemucca named Pete Anything. Okay?
As I was saying. You know, I've never used a computer.
You haven't.
Maybe the librarian can see us through that camera.
What camera? Oh, that camera. Maybe.
It doesn't look like it's on.
As I was saying.
You haven't missed much, kid.
Maybe try to catch the librarian's attention, Theo?
What do you want me to do? Wave my arms?
Yes, exactly that.
Okay. Excuse me.
Think you can fix that camera, Z?
No, probably not. Maybe, but why?
If the librarian's watching...
Oh, it's moot anyway. I don't think it's got power.
Hey, Theo, try waving your arms at the camera again.
Fine.
Hey, Theo, try waving your arms at the camera again.
Fine.
Hey, Theo, try waving your arms at the camera again.
Fine.
Hey, Theo, try waving your arms at the camera again.
Fine.
Hello? Any ideas, Theo?
We'll just wait. Maybe Lottie got the time wrong.
Hey, Gnome,
No.
are you really not gonna help?
Look, we both know I'm completely useless at this sort of thing. So let me just sit here and read while the grown-ups figure it out.
Sai?
It's a big metal door, Pax. I don't think I can punch a hole in that.
Maybe it's flimsier than you think?
Fine, step aside. Let's fucking do this. Okay, no.
Something came loose.
You uncovered a keypad. That's not nothing.
Yay me.
Any chance you could, you know,
Let me guess, risk my life by putting my head through this door.
head and hands, I guess? Maybe there's a manual lock inside.
You know, one of these days, I'm just gonna say no. Go fast enough and you can move through anything. Go quick, go clean, go quick, go clean, go quick, go clean, go quick, go clean. Go fast enough and you can move through anything. Go quick, go clean, go quick, go clean. It's very dark in there, and I saw no way to unlock the door. This information was brought to you at enormous personal risk, okay?
Don't complain. You've still got a head and hands.
No thanks to you.
Hey, Eli, can't you conjure your demon sidekick to break this door down?
You do know that's an illusion created by my words, right? Not the actual asphalt god.
It looks so real. But yes, Eli, I do know this.
Hoax won't do us much good, but I'd be happy to try the old-fashioned way. Nope.
Yo, CT. Thoughts?
It's a door.
It is a door, and it's locked. Can't you, with your hand?
Only if there's a URP. There's no URP, and I can't pick locks. My programming prevents it.
Give it a good yank.
I yanked it good. It's locked.
Can't we just go around the front?
The front faces the highway, and we pass several Legion patrols driving in. Lottie's supposed to meet us at this entrance.
What was the code again?
1, 2, 3, 4.
We've got a keypad.
Very observant.
Less sarcasm, more assistance?
Okay. Good job, Pax.
Thank you. Hey, Theo, could you have a look at this?
Sure. It doesn't have power. I can't do anything with it.
Z, can you get this to unlock?
Actually, yeah. I could wire it up to the battery I got from the Dobot.
Dobot?
Yeah, Dobot. That robot. How old are you, Pax? Okay, we've got power. I cannot guarantee this won't fry the circuitry or the batteries won't flatline. So whatever you're doing, please do it fast.
What was the code again?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Thoughts about the keypad, Theo?
It's got power and you have the code. What more do you need?
The code is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Thoughts about this keypad?
It's got power. So all we need now is an entry code.
Right. The code we got from the robot.
1, 2, 3, 4. I don't understand why humans do that.
This is weird, right? Am I the only one who thinks this is weird?
It's abandoned. How else would Lottie operate a library here?
It's not just that, it's weird.
Stay away. If we catch rabies, it puts our entire mission at stake.
Rabies.
I don't want rabies.
Relax. It's clearly a pet. It's even wearing a cute little crop top.
Pets can have rabies.
Scram! Shoot! Get out of here! Stay still.
Come on, Pax. It's a beautiful woodland creature.
Theo, could you deal with this?
What do you want me to do? I'm not animal control and I don't carry a gun.
Your first idea is to shoot it? Really?
It might have rabies.
Ever see that movie about the horse whisperer gnome?
They made a film about a horse whisperer. Did they catch a bad cold or something?
That sounds interesting. What's it called?
Never mind. Gnome, can you calm this little monster down?
You mean with my voice? I can try.
Ah, wait, now I get it. The horse whisperer.
I guess it depends on how clever this critter is. Hey, little buddy. How you doing? Okay, you're angry. I get that. Us invading your space and all. But you know, we come in peace. I think I've got something to snack on. How do you feel about nutritional bars? It has nuts. Oh. There you go, little buddy.
You have to see... Is that... That's a living person, right? Only they're standing very still.
Hello, Lottie! Can you hear us?
Move!
I wasn't sure who you were, so I decided to disguise myself as a statue.
What? Theo?
Lottie, I'm Theo. This is the crew. I know Luna told you we were coming. Would you mind opening the door?
Can't? Power went out and there's no way to manually open this door. Maybe you can bring the juice back?
Juice?
Juice, electricity. My furry boy can show you to the fuse box.
Your furry boy?
Mr. President, juice box, go, go, go.
What is this, Theo?
Voice recognition interface. Tuned to Lottie's voice, I bet.
This looks solid, Sai, but give it a try anyway.
Always ready to be your personal crowbar. This is a heavy-duty door. You'll need someone with a lot more muscle than me.
Where are you going, little dude? That looks like a power switch. Did you trip that thing? Can you untrip it? Why am I talking to a raccoon? Jesus Christ.
What was that, Pax?
I'm not cursing, I'm stating a fact.
He's a good-looking man.
I don't think the real Jesus was this particular shade of pasty white.
Probably not. But do you think he was this big?
No.
Good boy, Mr. President. He got jealous of me spending too much time in here with my shows, so he tripped the fuse. It's not the first time. Bad boy, Mr. President.
I have so many questions.
I like questions. I don't get many questions these days. Oh, and welcome to my library. I suppose I owe you fine folks some travel papers.
How did the raccoon get a name like that?
That's exactly what I was gonna ask.
How do you think he got his name?
He loves giving long, boring speeches.
He was elected by popular vote 30 years ago and refuses to relinquish his power?
Yes and yes. I'll have your papers ready for you before I head to bed at 7 o'clock on the dot. You can stay up, but no loud noises or Mr. President won't be happy. I sleep like a stone. Nothing wakes me.
Oh, lady, I love you.
I'll have to think about that.
This box is for taking pictures?
Hey!
Oh, speaking of pictures, I just learned that Pax went to prom and there were photos. Unfortunately, she burned them all.
Oh, that's a shame. I would have loved to see them. I don't have any prom pictures either.
You went to prom?
No. What is prom?
Something I wouldn't have imagined seeing Pax at, not in a million years. I mean, I'm sorry, can you picture her in a dress?
Why don't you kids take a photo together?
That's a great idea. Anyone have $1?
Thanks, Pax. Well, congrats on your first photo, Eli.
This is amazing. I'm going to treasure this forever.
Did you guys visit the arcade yet?
What's an arcade?
Eli! Christ's sake, man, you're like, oh my god, you're like a fucking Martian. What do you mean? Okay, that settles it. We're going to the arcade.
Eli!
Hey!
Ziggy!
What?
Gnome?
Pax?
Yo! Theo!
I'm here.
CT!
Present?
Eli!
Hey!
I thought an arcade would have like 2 arcade machines. I never imagined this.
I'm super excited, and I've never even touched an arcade machine.
Well, today's a day for firsts, Eli. You're a virgin no longer. Hey, I'm so sorry. It was not cool. It was totally uncalled for. I don't know what I was thinking. Eli? Hello? Hello?
There used to be arcades everywhere, but I haven't seen one for years. There are none in Pacifica, but maybe they still have some in the Republic.
God, I feel like I've really missed out on a lot of stuff.
It's never too late to start, Z.
You're right. Who wants to get their ass kicked? Eli?
I'd love to play, but maybe Pax wants to go first.
Eli, you're up.
Oh, man. So, how does this work?
You'll get it once we start playing, but I will destroy you.
Damn, this is fun, but how are you even doing that?
Raw talent, technical mastery, years of practice. Oh!
So I guess that was just pure luck?
Yeah, pure luck. Stop talking, I'm trying to focus.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Whew, years of practice paying off.
You're good.
She had nothing better to do the last 16 years.
You know what, that's enough. For now, we can come back later tonight, Eli.
Oh, they have paddle pong party. I used to play this all the time.
Hey, Theo. Are you done praying?
praying?
I, tried reconnecting with God, but the setting was not conducive to a spiritual awakening. I believe spending quality time with you guys and some classic video games beats going to mall church. Anyone up for a match? Who wants to go first?
I'll play.
Let's go, Pax. My friends and I would play this game every weekend at the taqueria next to my house. We figured out how to trick the machine into giving us free games. After a while, the owner would chase us out, but we always came back for more. Who's next?
Not me.
Eli? Ziggy? I actually played in a tournament once. Beat all my friends. Made it to the final. My opponent was a girl. Probably no older than 10 or 11. We all made fun of her. That day taught 13-year-old me some valuable lessons. Least of which...
Sai!
Yo!
It's all part of the deep state plan. They're controlling the media. We don't know any better, but we'll fight the fucking line. All about the New World Order, a one-world government with
Sai, where you at?
Over here! Hey, Pax, can you give me a hand? Or an eye?
Did you have to carry all the boxes?
Yes. Just do me a favor and guide me to the library upstairs. I honestly can't see shit.
You must know some tricks.
This way.
Okay,
Just follow my voice.
got ya.
You've got this.
Shut up.
Over here.
Coming.
Marco,
Polo.
this way.
Okay,
Just follow my voice.
got ya.
You've got this.
Shut up.
Over here.
Coming.
Marco,
Polo.
this way.
Okay,
Just follow my voice.
got ya.
You've got this.
Shut up.
Over here.
Coming.
Marco,
Polo.
this way.
Okay,
Just follow my voice.
got ya.
We're here.
Ew. I'm just gonna drop these boxes off. Don't go anywhere. Wait up! I can't just leave without checking this place out.
Find anything good?
Nah, it's mostly mainstream crap and justice propaganda from the 1990s. Can we be real for a minute? By now, someone must have found those justices in the diner. Or best case, they walked out of there. Even if they don't report it, they know something happened. Is this all worth it? First we ran from the Puritans, now we might be running from justice. What's our end game? Say we get to Nova Scotia in one piece. What's next? Do we all ride into the sunset and live our best lives? Do we build some sturdy wooden cabins and start a commune for anomals?
I'm as uncertain as you are, actually. You know we couldn't pass on this job. The benefits outweighed the risks, but we've kept our options open. We decide what happens when it's over. I don't know how this ends yet, Sai. Or even where it ends.
Well, that's comforting. Forget I asked. These shelves have been picked over a few too many times, but I found one gem for you. Let's see what everyone's up to. Figure out how our Lord Jesus got supersized. Try to befriend Mr. President. Although, obviously, Gnome has a head start with the fuzzball. Stupid fucking soothing vox.
Come on! Give me my facts. You deserve a good kicking. Come on! Give me my facts. You deserve a good kicking. Come on!
Proverbs 31:6. Give strong drink to the one who is perishing, and wine to those in bitter distress.
Give me my facts. You deserve a good kicking.
Hey, Pax. Just seeing if I can get in touch with our employers again. It'd be great with an update.
on! Give me my fags.
What are you up to?
Just picking up some stale cancer sticks. And trying to pretend Mega Jesus isn't watching my every move. I knew New Jerusalem was special, but I like my capitalism and religion a bit more segregated. Anyway, where have you been?
Exploring the ruins of a lost civilization of carefree, devoutly religious credit card carrying shoppers.
I knew you were a closeted mole rat. Did you... Oh. Oh, hi, little buddy.
You made a friend.
Animals love me, babe. I'll buy him some crisps.
Planning to poison him?
I would never. Besides, those things last forever. And now I'm out of change. Farewell, sweet fags.
You're such an idiot.
Leviticus 20:15. If a man lies with an animal, he shall surely be put to death, and you shall kill the animal. Proverbs 21:9. It is better to live in a corner of the housetop than in a house shared with a quarrelsome wife. Exodus 23:19. You shall not boil a young goat in its mother's milk. Proverbs 31:6. Give strong drink to the one who is perishing, and wine to those in bitter distress. Leviticus 20:15. If a man lies with an animal, he shall surely be put to death, and you shall kill the animal.
Yes, I believe you're right. I could pull off one of those hats. Perhaps that one. Or maybe that brown one would suit my metal head better. You tell me, Mr. President.
You speak raccoon now?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I just find it helpful to sometimes pretend to have a conversation with things. People, woodland creatures. I was looking at these hats. I don't want to sound greedy. I already have the one hat, but it was the hat I was given, not one I'd chosen. What if there's another hat for me? What if I'm more of a Stetson kind of robot? Then again, why am I asking myself to choose one hat to express myself? Maybe I should wear several hats, or none. Or maybe it takes time to find the right hat. What do you think? Should I try them on? The door's locked, but surely we could find a way in. Doors tend to open in your presence.
Let's do it. And I'm sure someone can help us get through that door. Theo? Give us a hand?
What's going on?
We need to get into this hat store.
Why?
And don't ask why. CT needs a hat. It's vitally important.
Far be it from me to get between a robot and their hats. There you go.
Thank you. Theo, do you want to help me pick out a hat? I would appreciate a second opinion.
No one's ever asked me for fashion advice, but I'm at your service. So, what kind of hat would work for a caretaker unit?
I'm not sure what that even means, but it's a good question. I'm supposed to resemble a traditional nanny, right? So what would a nanny wear?
Don't worry about what you should wear. Think about what you want to wear.
Well, I'm at a loss. Pax, would you do me a favor and pick one you think might suit me? Does this one suit me?
Try another one.
How about this one?
Try another one.
This one, perhaps?
Try another one.
Does this one suit me?
I think this is the one for you. Very stylish.
Really? Then this is the hat for me.
I love it. I should be getting back to our host now, though. Excuse me.
Yes, I'm happy with my choice. This hat is me.
Do you need to get back to dinner?
Goodness me, you're right. Dinner must be just about ready. I'll let everyone know.
Theo!
Over here, Pax.
Hey, Z?
Yeah, what do you want?
Gnome!
Pax! Dinner's served, everyone. Please come to the food court. I repeat, dinner is ready. Theo and the librarian appear to have not heard my call. Would you mind letting them know dinner's ready? Last I saw, they were still in the security office.
CT!
Present?
CT! Hey, Gnome?
Yes, Pat?
Theo?
Hello?
Hey, Sai?
Hey,
Z?
yeah?
Eli?
Hey!
Yo, Theo.
Can I ask what the deal is with this computer? Puritan hardware is a rare thing to see in the Republic.
It wasn't easy to get hold of, but I have friends in strange places. I had to do some soldering to connect it to the weave, but now I have a basic data connection with Pacifica. Dial-up speeds, unfortunately, but I can download my stories overnight.
Stories?
Hard to get good televisual entertainment in this country, and Utah has a particularly dim view of steamy drama.
Right, because of,
It's a Mormon thing. Not that the Mormon Guard are monitoring our media consumption, but we mostly get national broadcasts and homebrew televangelism.
I take it you're not a fan of the Mormon hegemony here.
Oh, I am Mormon, all right. But hegemony and I have never gotten along. All I need is my illicit Pacifican TV shows and my furry lad to keep me sane.
Yeah, sanity's important.
Sorry for interrupting, but dinner's ready.
Already?
Time moves differently in here. Catches visitors by surprise.
That's interesting.
Hey. Is that Pacifica Tech?
Top of the line. I have a guy who has a guy who knows a girl who knows someone who gets me what I need. Not only that, these machines are Puritan grade. Straight from the heart of purity via a girl and a girl and a guy and...
Theo, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Modern hardware with proprietary P-grade ports.
Our employers have been extremely clear. We just carry the cargo. We don't do anything else with it.
I get that, but we're on our own in enemy territory, and now there's an opportunity
Did you say dinner's ready? Let's go. I'm starving.
I eat mostly canned beans, but I'm curious to see what your cook's cooking up. You lock the door. You can never be too careful. It's mostly to keep my precious boy out of the room. He's a sneaky little fella.
Okay, my dining standards might have been warped by the menu in Liberty, but doesn't this taste a little burnt?
I am so sorry, everyone. I got distracted picking out a new hat.
Since we had to skip lunch, I'm too hungry to notice anything. Keep killing it, CT.
Thank you for making dinner for everyone, CT.
You're welcome. Why do you all call me CT instead of the caretaker?
That's what we called you in school. It stuck.
Oh. I guess we haven't asked you what you want to be called.
Really? That's remarkably shitty of us.
You can be anyone you want to be, love. How about Mary Poppins?
No, inappropriate.
Is it? The quintessential British nanny seems like a perfect fit to me.
I was thinking Viola, for now. I once read William Shakespeare's Twelfth Night to the children at the facility. They did not enjoy it, but I did, and I liked the name Viola. It suits me. A feminine name, suitable for my original programming and voice.
Well, your programming shouldn't stop you from picking any name you want, Viola. But I like it. It's classy.
Thank you for hosting us here, Lottie. This place is absolutely remarkable.
Yes, how did everyone pass the time? Favorite activity only, please. Bedtime is approaching.
I bonded with the Fairball and went on a vending machine raid. With limited success.
I loved CT at Viola's fashion show in the hat store.
That was fun. I'm glad I wasn't the only one who enjoyed it.
Even though I'm not a man of fashion or hats, I enjoyed that too. I think I'll head to bed in a minute. It's been a long day.
No practice today, Theo? Don't we have a gig tomorrow?
Practice, gig.
We're, touring the Republic with a band. It's our cover story. Something everyone should be aware of by now.
Now that is something I would like to see. A real live band in my mall. And since Mr. President's birthday is coming up in a few days, maybe you'd like to give him a private performance?
Hells yeah!
Of course we do.
Pax, your call.
Sure, we could use the practice. Lottie, Mr. President, you're in for a special treat. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday to you. Thanks for coming. We've been the Dustborn.
Did he like it? I couldn't tell.
Mr. President loved it. And I don't say that lightly. He's usually more of a metalhead.
Right. Time for me to settle down for the night. Maybe do some knitting.
Good Lord, it's almost 7. We need to head to bed, Mr. President. You know how you get.
What a day. My first Betty's Diner, a fucking mall to ourselves.
You seem happy.
It doesn't take much, man. Just one day, just half a day of not having to constantly look over my shoulder, worrying about riders or justice or fucking Puritans. There's enough to be anxious about, and I'm not saying I feel light as a feather, but it's been real nice to just hang out and chill.
Right. So,
Who are you knitting for now?
A gentleman never knits and tells.
like I said, meeting a bundle of furry...
How are things going with the trash panda? Isn't it past his bedtime?
The what now? Don't you dare insult Mr. President. And things are going splendidly. It'll be hard to say goodbye.
This is a new side of you, Gnome.
You're telling me. I hate pets. There's just something about this little guy that melts my cold, cold heart. So anyway, meeting a bundle of furry joy.
Excited to be sharing a bedroom with me again, Z?
As long as you don't snore or fart, I don't miss that at all.
Oh, she still does both. Pax is toxic. Like I said, meeting a bundle...
I hope you don't mind sharing a bedroom with us, Eli.
Oh, I'm used to sleeping in groups. There's no privacy with the riders. Private bedrooms are used for, you know.
Hot sex?
What? No. They're used for timeouts if the younger kids are misbehaving. Hot sex happens in the sleeping halls. Everyone just pretends not to look.
Right. So, meeting a bundle of furry joy.
A close call with just...
It's getting past my bedtime. See you tomorrow?
You know it.
Anyway.
Theo?
Who's there?
Theo?
Hello?
Theo?
Pax, is that you?
Theo?
Who's there?
Theo?
Hello?
Theo?
Pax, is that you? Who's there?
What are you doing up so late?
I couldn't sleep. I think I'm having a crisis of faith, Pax. Ever since you mentioned the cargo again. Time and again, we've been caught unaware by a lack of information. We didn't know about the robot's past, and it hijacked the bus. Eli and Z weren't informed about our cover story, which could have been disastrous at the diner. What if we find ourselves in a situation where knowing what we're transporting could save our lives? It's hard to keep going on just blind faith in the mission when we know nothing about what's on that data key.
So let's plug it into Lottie's computer and take a look.
I mean, we could. It's Purity hardware. We won't get another chance like this. But we can't betray Nova Scotia's trust. Not after everything they've done for me. Not if it puts our mission in jeopardy.
They will betray you. Nova Scotia's just using you until you've played your part, and then they'll throw you under the bus. Don't you want to have some leverage when they do?
Maybe they will. They might. But I'm not a vengeful person, Pax. Breaking their trust won't prevent them from betraying me.
Time's running out. While we sit here arguing, time is slipping away. This is our one chance, Theo.
Dios mío, Pax, I know that. Stressing me out won't make this any easier.
Stop being weak. You want to just cower here because you're scared of pissing off your boss? You want to let some weird shadow corporation dictate your actions? Or do you want to take a stand and find out what you're risking your life over?
I'm not scared. You're right. There's no point wasting the night with a crisis of faith, when we can do something about it. Let's go, Pax. Let's do this. The door to the security office is locked with her voice. But the thing is, her voice is portable. If we can get a hold of her voice box... I'm going to hell for this.
What are we here for again?
Lottie's voice box. And please don't make me say that again.
What are we here for again?
Lottie's voice box. And please don't make me say that again.
What are we here for again?
Lottie's voice box. And please don't make me say that again.
What are we here for again?
Lottie's voice box. And please don't make me say that again.
What are we here for? What are we here? What are we here for again?
Lottie's voice box. And please don't make me say that again.
Any idea about how to get a hold of Lottie's voice box?
This part is all you, Pax. I can't do it. Jesus is watching. Maybe check if the door is open first.
Close your eyes and think of England. Okay, little buddy, just chill. It's me, Pax. Remember? We played you a birthday song earlier. Hey, you hungry? We might be able to work something out. I bring you snacks, you bring me something that belongs to your human mom. You like peanuts, little guy? This is yours if you help me. I need your mom's voice box. Got it? Voice box. You know, the thing she speaks through. Go get me the voice box. The voice box. Stupid trash panda. No, that's not it. The voice box.
That worked? The animal understood you.
I don't know what Gnome did, but they did something right. Good boy. Easy as stealing a voice box from a crazy lady living alone in a mall with a pet raccoon.
Please, don't. We've done a terrible thing. Let's just go to the security room and get this over with. We need to return her voice box as soon as we're done.
Burning up PR. The deep state plan. They're controlling the media, the government.
Just speak through the voice box. You should sound just like Lottie.
You. Open door.
Nice impression. Now, let's get this over with. Plug it into that slot.
It's asking for a password.
Try Decorruption Initiative, lowercase with a hyphen.
That worked. How did
I
you...
worked in Purity for 10 years, Pax. Click that folder.
What are we looking at here, Theo?
Data. I mean, more like a database. It's a massive archive, but I don't know what this... Try that folder.
More cryptic names. Wait, some of this looks familiar.
What are you two doing in there?
Unplug it, now. Hey, CT. I mean, Viola. Still getting used to the new name.
Hello. That's okay, so am I. What are you doing here so late at night? In Lottie's office? Where's Lottie? Is she up?
We were...
I'm sorry, Viola. Theo wanted to help Lottie with her computer. She mentioned she was having some software problems, and with Theo being a software engineer and working experience from Purity, it's supposed to be a surprise, so maybe don't tell Lottie? Or anyone?
Oh, I see. No, don't worry. I won't ruin the surprise. What exactly was the problem?
I am super tired. I think I'll head to bed now. Pax, want to walk with me?
A job? What kind of job?
Well, we've done as much as we can with the equipment I have, but my employers, they have a proposition. They want you to come to Nova Scotia to continue the work.
Oh, easy. I'll just jump on the first flight and wait, there are no flights, or trains, or even buses.
Right. So they've asked me to put you in touch with someone.
And this someone has a job for me. Doing what exactly?
Bringing something to Nova Scotia. Don't ask me what it is, because I don't know. But Theo's a good man. You can trust him.
So, if I do this job, I get to leave Pacifica and go to Nova Scotia? What happens when I get there?
You get paid. And you'll have a choice. Stay and help with the research, or go, like, anywhere you want.
Sounds too good to be true. What's the job?
Aside from what I just told you, I really have no idea. If you accept, Theo will brief you. There's one more thing.
Of course there is.
They're looking for more anomals to expand the research. Now, I haven't told them about, your friends. If you need to bring someone else on board, they'll arrange for that and pay accordingly.
And if I say no?
We part ways, and maybe we don't see each other again for a while. They're sending me elsewhere. To dig deeper into the origins of the proto-language, there are some interesting cave drawings I want to take a look at it. Sorry, I know this isn't exactly your field of interest. And I know you probably need to get out of here.
Tell me more about your research.
Really? Well, we've been over this already, but I've spoken about how the proto-language contains the building blocks for all language, including your Vox. But there's so much we don't know. Like, that's why we must continue the work, hopefully with more anomals and all the resources available to us in Nova Scotia. I'll be pursuing parallel research into where and when the proto-language originated. We know it emerged independently in different parts of the world over 50,000 years ago. And we've studied cave drawings, runic languages. I believe we're getting close. Language is the foundation for human consciousness. It's how we make sense of the world around us and how we shape it. It's incredibly powerful. And the way anomals are able to use language to change human perception, we've only barely scratched the surface there. Maybe, through all of this, we can figure out how the broadcast triggered your vocals, and perhaps find a way to use this to help anomals and make a better world. I'll miss having you in the lab, but perhaps later tonight.
What do your employers want with this knowledge?
We are still trying to figure out how to help people. If the broadcast used the proto-language to package and transmit negative memes and disinformation, perhaps there's a way to do the opposite. I'm not saying a second broadcast necessarily, but use language to improve lives, transmit facts, truths, positive memes, counteract the original sin, so to speak. Language can be dangerous, as you well know. But in the right hands, if we can use their tools against our oppressors, liberate humanity from the shackles of autocracy, we're idealists, Pax. We want language to be free, not controlled by any single government or entity. But, truth be told, I'm mostly in this for the science.
How does the meme figure into all of this?
Well, from what you've told me, it's truly one-of-a-kind technology that can translate and rewrite echoes of the proto-language. Well, this could provide us with a whole new perspective of how the proto-language works. I figure this must be something used in the original research and development of the tech used to trigger the infodemic broadcast. It's invaluable, but of great value to you, if you can get your hands on it. Of course, if you take the job, it'll get you back into the Republic. And I'm sure Theo can be persuaded to take a detour into Oregon to get the meme. You'd both benefit financially from it, and we would benefit scientifically.
Any new theories about the noise?
The noise?
The broadcast, sorry. Force of habit.
We know the infodemic spread viral disinformation through a wide-spectrum signal broadcast from inside the Republic. I mean, that's the one thing everyone agrees on. And we know the broadcast hit people in different ways. The closer you were to the epicenter, the harder you were hit. It induced paranoia, fear, anger, violence. It triggered a massive mental health crisis, turned neighbor against neighbor. It divided America. And it created you, anomals. In a tiny percentage of those exposed, and we have no idea why you specifically, it induced a sort of phonological, morphological, and syntactic metamorphosis. It basically gave you direct and subconscious access to the proto-language in its original form, the language of creation. But, of course, that was 30 years ago, and there's been no new broadcast, no new anomals since the original infodemic. If we can figure out how it happened, then maybe it's all part of our research into the proto-language, and it's fascinating.
I really should get going.
Did you want to maybe later?
I'm meeting a friend for dinner, but after, sure. Your place?
Yeah. Look, about what I said the other night about maybe seeing if we can, figure out if there's something here, something more permanent in our...
Oh no. Not again.
If we're going to concentrate the building blocks of modern linguistics and the entirety of human knowledge into a centralized hub, we have to call it something.
We can do that once we know how to use it. For all we know, it won't even work.
Oh, live a little, John. The building blocks of language and information. No. The roots of language. Roots?
How about LLP? The Lebanon Language Project.
That's terrible. You want to name this miracle of science after a dinky little town in Kansas.
It's our dinky little town in Kansas, and also the actual location of the Tower of Babel, which is serendipitous. But sure, you come up with something better while I compile the results from our last test run.
Roots, trees, trunks, language. The Tree of Tongues. How about that?
Well, it's not... You know what? Sure. Tree of Tongues it is. Now, can you double-check my math on this? I'm too tired to tell if I missed something.
I'll double-check your math if you check on our little bundle of joy.
She's not gonna learn her own name if you keep calling her that.
Suddenly interested in names, are we?
That's not... Okay, fine. I'm going.
I love you.
Yeah.
Nothing you say is real. You bring chaos to the cosmos. Axiom brings order to this world.
What are you doing? Get off me. Go do whatever it is raccoons do at night and leave me... What's wrong? What's that light?
How did they track us down?
These guys were looking for you?
The fuck? Pax?
This is not the time, Z. We have bigger problems.
We want to speak with the individual representing this group of unlawful divergence.
Theo?
I have something that might help us, but I need a minute. Keep them distracted.
You have something that belongs to us. Please hand it over, or we will be forced to take it from you. Overseer. Yes, Overseer. She wants to talk to you.
Good morning, everyone. I wanted a chance to chat with you before things escalate. What did you call me?
Techno Pope, Overseer.
My title is Overseer. I'm not a pope. I'm a greatest technology under my purview.
Overseer, the connection is poor.
Achievements unlike anything you retrieved by force if necessary.
I think we lost her. My apologies. I'll just relay the information myself. What the Overseer
We're
was
giving you a
saying.
chance to just hand over...
Sorry, Overseer? You go ahead. Oh, sorry.
What was that about the greatest technology?
Stop this nonsense! You absolute imbeciles are lucky we're offering you a chance. By all rights, you should be expunged.
We're not in Pacifica. You have no power here. We're not giving you anything.
That's disappointing. Fine. Adjunct? Use force.
Gotta say, I wasn't expecting to be fighting these guys again.
So much explaining to do. I swear they were easier to fight last time.
Surprise!
Don't try to defeat them.
pure force. What's wrong with pure force? In my experience, it works wonders in a fight.
They're susceptible to the molecular phasing, but much less so than humans. It doesn't bode well for my skills or yours.
I love when you talk like
Sure, I'll be dead any minute now. Oh, follow me.
Girl power! Which is...
Be careful. Focus on crowd. How's your sis turn into the Puritan combat expert? She has... barely making a dent in these guys.
This is not working.
Where's Theo? Didn't he say he had a plan?
I'm sure he'll come through. Just keep fighting.
We can't keep this up forever. Man, you better hurry.
Pax, cover your ears.
What?
Just do it.
Looks like Theo really came through after all.
The EMP should have known to resort to underhanded methods.
Oh, now you decide to talk.
Bitch attack.
Oh, you really think our methods are underhanded? What do you call it? Augmentations, then.
Progress, innovation.
Do you really believe that, or you just...
Surrender, and I'll answer your questions.
We don't do well with ultimatums, buddy.
How about you surrender? That upper hand you had is fading fast.
We can never surrender to the likes of you.
Good, we're gonna fuck you up.
Welcome to Trump.
You're going to regret saying that in a minute.
You think with all this... You think with all this sci-fi stuff...
That's cheating. You're using our technologies against us.
Preparation is half the battle, bitches.
Well, you just played your one card, and we brought more resources.
Adjunct, I've been informed that local law enforcement is approaching. You need to leave now. We can't afford to be exposed.
This is our chance. We need to go.
We found you once. We'll find you again.
We will use deadly force if necessary.
Out the back, kids, and hurry. The Mormon Guard are here. I called in a favor. They'll leave us an opening to get to the bus, but we don't have much time.
Come out with your hands.
Viola, get us out of here.
You got it.
We will use deadly force if necessary.
I'd say it's been a pleasure, but you're the reason I'm going into hiding.
We're sorry about the library. We had no intention.
It's fine. It was time to retire and call in one last favor with the Guard. They were going to run me out of there sooner or later. I know Wasatch County like I know Mr. President's bushy behind. We'll find our way.
Theo's right. We owe you our lives.
You can thank the Mormon Guard for that, and the strapping young officer who owed me a favor for taking care of him and his siblings when their fortunes took a bad turn. You folks be safe and don't worry about us. The Weave will take good care of both me and my furry boy. Bon voyage.
You never thought to mention the Puritans were after you. And you made all that fucking fuss about a cover story?
I mean, they weren't really after us. They were...
I mean, they were after us.
We didn't think they'd follow us into the Republic.
Oh, you figured the Puritans would just forget about the heist.
A heist? You stole something from the Puritans? What did you steal from them?
And how did they track us down?
You guys are so much cooler than I thought.
Cooler, stupider, more suicidal. Welcome to the team.
This is my fault. Last night, I didn't think this through, and I think that's maybe why we're in this mess. This is on me.
That's not true. I don't need you to play the martyr. We both broke into the mall security office to access Lottie's computer and see what's on the data key we stole from the Puritans.
You did?
So what's
What?
It's encrypted. We didn't learn anything. But we may have exposed our location to the Puritans.
You think?
I know.
You know,
we shouldn't
I've heard
have.
enough. I'm sorry, am I the only one who sees the problem here? You know, that you guys lied to us and put our lives at risk? You know what? Whatever. I need to make a call. I need to make sure my family's okay.
Is she mad at us? Feels like she's mad at us.
I just want to say, you guys are awesome. You're fighters, revolutionaries, fugitives, and thieves.
Thank you.
You're welcome.